Come in. I'm covering for Mr. Connor, Professor Connor today. We will get started in just a moment. Okay, performance seminar, performance seminar. Esha. And in the meantime, you guys can turn on your cameras and your original sound. That'd be great. Where is everybody? All right, let's just go ahead and get started because your camera isn't working. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Welcome in. All right, let's just go ahead and get started because I don't like to wait for people. We're ready to go. So first up today will be Asha. So remember, guys, just turn on your original sound and cameras, and then whenever you're ready and you get called on, just announce your name and piece.
My name is Isha, and I'm going to be playing Furlies.
All right, fine. Let's clap it up for Isha. Really nice. I was a little bit confused at the end, but generally a good performance. We'll come back to you in the second half. Um, all right. So next up is, here we go. This guy. All right, whenever you're ready, you can announce your name and piece.
My name is Kadub, and I'm going to play Famous People.
All right, Katie, very nice. I don't think I've ever actually heard you perform in the seminar before. I think I've heard your sister a few times, right? Yeah, really nice job. We'll come back to you in the second half. Don't worry, just hang tight. Next up is Isaac.
Hello, my name is Isaac, and I will be playing Captain Hook's Rocking Party. Maybe, what position?
All right, let's clap it up for Isaac. Very nice. All right. I'm just curious, did you have a different setting on your piano when you started, or were you actually just started in a different position?
I started in a different position.
Okay, got it. Okay, good job for catching yours. That's really hard to do, is to catch yourself. Well done. Last but not least is Mr. Neil. Let me pass over to Neil.
Hi, my name is Neil and I'm going to be playing Moonlight Sonata, the first movement by Ludwig van Beethoven.
Very, very nice. Really, really nice job. Yeah, that's great. It looked like you had it memorized.
Yeah, I did.
Great. Yeah, you've gotten so much. I haven't heard you play for like a year. You've gotten so much better. Maybe like 8 months. You're doing so good. All right, we'll come back to you in a moment. We're now in the second half of class. So let's go over everyone's pieces and we'll talk about movement today. We're going to be talking about movement. So it's really important that we understand how we move. Otherwise, if we're just randomly moving, then we won't be able to do it in the next piece that we have. So I wanted to ask you guys, what is the movement that happens in Isha's piece, or even if Isha, if you know, between here and here? What's this movement? Take a look at, I want you guys to analyze it. The finger three is on middle C. And then there's a movement that happens. I'll put a box right here. There's a movement that happens in order to prepare for this position. Who knows? Anybody can answer. It's an open floor. Anybody know? One. This is like a very, very simple question. This is like a level 0 question. You guys should know. Anyone know? Just shout it out at me. Anyone want to take a guess? Try it, play it. So your third finger is on middle C, you're playing this part. So it'll sound like this. And then, but between that position in the beginning and the second position, you need to do something. What's that called? All of you guys should know this by now for sure. Nobody know? Nobody knows.
Arrest.
No, arrest is not a move. The answer is a stretch. Arrest is a picture of silence. If you're talking about that, that's a silence. But that's not the movement. The movement is the stretch. So the answer is stretch. Now I want you guys to try it. So I want everyone to try it. And then stretch your fifth finger stretches. So we just have a stretch position there. Everyone got it? Okay, let's call on some people. Neil, you want to try it for us? We'll start first with you.
I'm still doing it.
We're still figuring it out? Anyone get it? Isha, why don't you play it for us so we can hear an example, and then we'll have everyone else play it. Everyone should be practicing it right now. You should be able to get it by the like a 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Not too hard. Then stretch. Right. And does anybody know, this is a little bit more complicated of a question, so I don't think you guys might, if you don't know this one, then you definitely don't know this. What is the first finger doing in this case? It's not moving, so we call that finger the what? Does anyone know?
Anchor note?
Oh, very good. This is an anchor note. Yeah. Great. How come you know this? This is like a high level concept. This is a basic concept. You don't know stretch? Or you knew stretch, but you thought it was a harder question.
I thought it was more complicated.
Yeah, no, simple question. Okay, good. So let's hear Isaac. Go for it. So finger 3 is on middle C in the left hand. Yep. All right, so 5, 3, 1, 3, 1. And then stretch your pinky to G sharp, but everything else stays in place. Yes, well done, Isaac, well done. And it's K dub, right?
It like
So finger 3 is on middle C in the left hand.
is on middle.
And then finger 3 is on middle C in the left hand.
Oh.
So then finger 5 starts. Yeah, so finger 5 starts. Dun, dun, dun.
You're fine.
Yeah, 5, 3, 1, 3, 1. Oh wait, I think you have your right hand. Are you confused? This is left hand. 5 can't be above 1 unless you're playing with the wrong hand. So finger 3 in the left hand, yeah? Okay, go ahead. 5, 3, 1. Wait, what? Wait. Finger 3 is on middle C. You should be able to find middle C, right?
Yeah.
Okay, finger 3 is on middle C. Yep, and you have your finger 3 there, yeah? And then go ahead. 5 starts. This is finger 5 start. 5 starts. No. Do you have your? Okay, can you tell me what hand you're using? Put your hand up in the air that you're not using. Okay, so, oh, maybe you're confused on finger numbers. This is finger 5. There you go. There we go, and then stretch your 5th finger. And this is G sharp. So we're gonna stretch down. That's it. That's it. Okay, fine. Let's move forward. Just for the sake of time. Good job. Let me just take a picture of this for later. I'll add this to the notes. All right, moving forward. What else we got here? So he had, I don't think there were any specific movements. Yeah, no. There was this thing that I wanted to help you get, though. Notice the rhythm that changes here. So instead of it being 2 quarter notes, now it's 2 eighth notes plus a quarter note. Okay. Try it one more time from the very beginning. I want everyone also to try this on your end. So start from just the first 4 bars for us. You can go ahead and play for us. The first 4 bars.
I don't.
I see. Okay, yeah, rhythm's a tricky thing, right? So we always got to think about like how it works. Did you already start to work through like the values of the rhythm? Like how is this related to this? Do you remember? I know there's like a new concept, but did you learn this yet?
What?
So did you notice that these notes are worth different amounts than these? Okay, great. I know this is a totally new concept, so let's see if I can help you through it. Like I know you probably just learned it. Yeah, exactly. Eighth notes is the name. So what does it mean?
You play them faster?
Yeah, but how much faster?
I don't know.
Okay, and no worries because this is the very earliest part of the learning. So let me see if I can help you fine tune it. Let's just pretend that whenever you play this is like a steady beat. This is going to be 2 notes that happens within that same steady beat. So it's twice as fast. And I think you're old enough to grab onto that. You should be fine to get that. So see if you can get the rhythm. So whenever you play it, why don't you follow my cursor and I'll play along with you. Ready? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Dun, dun. Oh wait, I think you skipped one of the G's. Try again. Sing the name of. You're going very fast. And then dun dun dun. Okay. There are 3 of them here. So it would be Abraham Lincoln Benjamin Franklin. Nice. Are you looking at your book? Is that why you're looking up? I'm just curious.
No, I'm just.
You're trying to listen to the sound?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, and I think one of the challenging things about these types of notes is that we have to move our hand quickly. But whenever you do that, try to move your finger, and this you're just developing the skill for it, so this is perfectly normal what you're doing now. Can we have somebody else try? Let's see, Isha? Oh yeah, Isaac. Oh yeah, Isaac. Go ahead. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And you know what's cool about this class is one of the things I really love about this class is that we have people who've been taking piano for like 5 months, and we have people who've been taking piano for like a year and a half. And it's cool because then you guys can see you'll be able to play like that or pick up pieces quickly in no time. So you just need to keep at it. But that's the difference of how you can improve from here. Okay. Really nice performance though for this. And is this today your first seminar? I don't think I've ever heard you play, or you've had one before. No? Okay. Let's move over to Isaac. Isaac, I was, like I said, I was impressed that you figured out you were playing in the wrong key. He has a whole bunch of these 8th notes. There aren't really any movements. I don't think there are any movements. No. But one thing that I thought would be good for us to talk about is this grouping here. Let me go over here. What is this called when we have that little smiley face thing? What is that?
A slur.
It's related to a slur in that how it looks, but it is not a slur. Yes, it is a tie. They look similar. It's like one of those things, right? Like certain things look similar, but they're actually different. A tie. What does a tie do? Just think about when you tie your shoes.
Those 2 notes.
Puts them together, right? So when you're playing this, you're going to actually play it as one unit. Now, Neil, this is a slur. So you're actually on the right track. See how it's very confusing because they look exactly the same? How do we know the difference between a tie and a slur? This is the $1 million question of the day. How do you know the difference between a slur and a tie? They look the same.
As like A tie has two of the same notes connected, but a slur has two different notes.
Then if you knew that, then why did you call it a slur? He's like, I got the knowledge, but for whatever reason, sometimes I forget. No, it's great. Yeah. How do you know the difference? So the difference is, yes, when they are the same note and you have that symbol, it's a tie. When you have different notes and you have that symbol, it is a slur. And what does a slur mean? Somebody besides Neil, because you've answered the last few questions. Yeah, Isaac?
Isn't it when you like play it like you put one note and then when you lift it you play the other?
Yeah, so physically we are connecting the two notes. Exactly. This is where I would focus, Isaac, and just try to see if you can get it to be a little bit, we don't even need to play it now, but a little bit cleaner on this. Like a little bit more that kind of sound. This kind of sound where you go towards these moments and hold and then go on. It just makes it more exciting. It's a small point though. You want to try it one time? You can try it one time. Da, 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 da. Make it more exciting if you can. Yeah, and then just cut the break going forward in the future. Good. And then last but not least, we had Neil. Neil, I'm not going to make everyone else play your piece, but, and by the way, really, really impressive performance. Really nice. I want to go back. So the tricky thing about this version, this is one of the adapted versions, right? So this is not in the original key. It doesn't have a lot of the dynamics. At your level now, you need to start thinking about dynamics. Now, if you were a stage 1 student or stage 2, early stage 2, you're not even early stage 2 at this point. This is like early to mid stage 2, playing this. This level of piece, you have to think about dynamics because it's part of the performance. It's no longer just about notes. It's no longer just about rhythms. Now you're trying to get it so that it sounds interesting. And so one thing I would recommend to you is to start to chop this into smaller bits and think about it. I have the notes. Do I want to do the opening like this? Which means I would write this in. Or do I want to do the opposite of that, which would be this? Which would be this. And guess what? Both of them are correct. This is one of the challenging things about music, and also the beautiful things about music is that it's your opinion, and as long as it makes sense within the structure of what you build, then it's fine. Okay? And so this is where you are now, Neil. You need to start thinking this way. You've got all the notes. This is well learned. Start thinking about, how do I want to make this sound like a story? What's going to happen in this story? How do I want to change the dynamics and the articulations and the phrasing and those kind of things? But you can work on that with your professor. But I just wanted to give you the heads up that that's what I want you to think about going forward. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are all set.